And ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are broadcasting live from Ephrata High School. Tigers taking on the Prosser Lady Mustangs tonight. And we're going to give you a short pregame show. Action is scheduled to start at 7 o'clock. I'm Kody Johnson with iFIBER 1 Sports. We're going to be back in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Annette with Grant PUD. Don't let your bill catch you off guard when the weather changes. Sign up for our budget pay program, which will take 12 months of your regular bill and average it so you have one easy to pay amount every month. Ask your CSR at 766-2505 or look us up at www.gcpud.org for more information. And don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Mark Fancher at Caldwell Banker Tomlinson Ranch and Home. It's still a good time to sell your home, provided you have the right agent. In today's market, it's more important than ever to have the right agent help you sell your home. And at Caldwell Banker Tomlinson Ranch and Home, you'll find sales associates who know how to market your home, help you with the right price, and maximize its curb appeal. Your home is probably the most important asset. Call Caldwell Banker Tomlinson Ranch and Home at 509-766-0300 today.
Do you know that we have great rebates for homeowners who need to install more insulation or replace drafty windows? Hi, I'm Scott with Energy Services at Grant PUD. To see if you qualify for the program, call us at 766-2512 to schedule a free energy audit. The audit will help you determine the best way to make your home more comfortable and energy efficient. For more information, visit gcpud.org and like us on Facebook.
For all those who don't know, Broadway Bar & Grill, located at 302 West Broadway, is the spot to be every night of the week. Monday through Wednesday night karaoke. Thursday night, ladies, it's all for you. Drink specials and a DJ. Friday night live music, blues, rock to heavy metal. And on Saturday nights, come get down with Big Daddy DJ Live and the official Corona party at Broadway Bar & Grill, 302 West Broadway in Moses Lake. Don't forget, we have great food, open breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Hi, I'm Scott with Grant PUD. Winter weather can bring higher power bills. Using power wisely can help. Keep the thermostat at 68 degrees, close curtains to keep the heat in, turn off lights when you leave a room. Be sure to close foundation vents and replace weather stripping around doors and windows. You can make a difference in your power bill by applying these simple tips. Visit gcpud.org for more information and like us on Facebook.
Robert, you can see what shot he's got, so give us a different shot. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm Kody Johnson with iFIBER 1 Sports, and we are broadcasting live from Ephrata High School. Lady Tigers are hosting the Prosser Lady Mustangs. And as I look at the standings, both teams are kind of tied at 1-1 for the middle of the pack. There's 4 teams right now in conference play with 1-1 records. Toppenish, excuse me, I meant to say Prosser. Prosser actually at 0-2. And 2-5 overall. Lady Tigers coming in, like I said, 1-1 and 2-5 in their overall record. Prosser is, they've already lost to West Valley of Yakima, who seems to be cleaning up on everyone. That was their first game of the season. That's a tough one to start your season out with. But they've gone on to beat Wapato 3-1 and Sunnyside 3-2. back on September 18th, they lost to East Valley Yakima 3-0. And Thursday, September 20th, they lost to Ellensburg 3-1. And back on September 25th, they lost to Toppenish 3-0. And on the 27th, their latest game, they lost 3-0 to Sela, another team tied for first place in the CWAC. Now on the other side, we've got the Ephrata Lady Tigers, kind of a young team, and you know, they've had some difficulty early on here. Like I said, they sit at 1-1 in conference play, 2-5 overall. And I'm going to give you a quick rundown on their results. Going back to their first game, September 4th, they lost a close one to Toppenish, 3-2, and that one was at home. September 6th, they squared off against Quincy and won a tight one down there, 3-2. On September 11th, they lost to Sela, 3-0, and again, Sela, one of the teams that is tied for the first place in conference, and they've only got one loss overall. And on September 18th, they played Grandview High School, lost that one 3-0. And then Othello on September 20th, and they lost to Othello 3-0 there. September 25th, they lost to West Valley of Yakima 3-0. And they beat Wapato on the 27th, 3-2. And that being their one conference win. So it's going to be interesting. I did have a chance to talk to Coach Radigan about the Lady Tigers, and she says, you know, we're probably pretty closely matched with this team. Sitting at the middle of the pack here with them. You know, as far as skill and size, you're looking at probably a couple very similar teams. You know, again, Ephrata's got a lot of young players, not only on their varsity team, but they do see a good deal of playing time. All right, folks, let's take another quick break here so we can thank our sponsors. We're broadcasting live from Ephrata High School. Your Lady Tigers hosting the your Prosser Mustangs.
Hi, I'm Annette with Grant PUD. Don't let your bill catch you off guard when the weather changes. Sign up for our budget pay program, which will take 12 months of your regular bill and average it so you have one easy to pay amount every month. Ask your CSR at 766-2505 or look us up at www.gcpud.org for more information. And don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Mark Fancher at Caldwell Banker Tomlinson Ranch and Home. It's still a good time to sell your home, provided you have the right agent. In today's market, it's more important than ever to have the right agent help you sell your home. And at Caldwell Banker Tomlinson Ranch and Home, you'll find sales associates who know how to market your home, help you with the right price, and maximize its curb appeal. Your home is probably the most important asset. Call Caldwell Banker Tomlinson Ranch and Home at 509-766-0300 today.
Do you know that we have great rebates for homeowners who need to install more insulation or replace drafty windows? Hi, I'm Scott with Energy Services at Grant PUD. To see if you qualify for the program, call us at 766-2512 to schedule a free energy audit. The audit will help you determine the best way to make your home more comfortable and energy efficient. For more information, visit gcpud.org and like us on Facebook.
For all those who don't know, Broadway Barn Grill, located at 302 West Broadway, is the spot to be every night of the week. Monday through Wednesday night karaoke. Thursday night, ladies, it's all for you. Drink specials and a DJ. Friday night live music, blues, rock to heavy metal. And on Saturday nights, come get down with Big Daddy DJ Live and the official Corona party at Broadway Barn Grill, 302 West Broadway in Moses Lake. Don't forget, we have great food, open breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Hi, I'm Scott with Grant Beauty. Winter weather can bring higher power bills. Using power wisely can help. Keep the thermostat at 68 degrees, close curtains to keep the heat in, turn off lights when you leave a room. Be sure to close foundation vents and replace weather stripping around doors and windows. You can make a difference in your power bill by applying these simple tips. Visit gcpud.org for more information and like us on Facebook.
And welcome back, folks. We are about 15 minutes away from getting our varsity game going here. Ephrata Tigers hosting the Prosser Lady Mustangs tonight. And we did have a JV match that was played right before we went on air. And the Prosser JV squad made quick work of that. They won that 3-0. And you can kind of see some shots. Our players warming up here. Prosser in red. And right now, your Lady Tigers in their pink warm-up shirts for Cancer Awareness Week here at Ephrata High School. You know, I do want to send a congratulations out to the athletic director, Michelle Webb. I guess this last weekend they had their Orangey Carnival and had just a huge turnout. I guess what you'd call a blockbuster, and raised a good chunk of change. And of course that goes to the athletic department, as I understand. And you know, the athletic department doing some, you know, really successful and creative ways to raise some money here, help keep these programs going. So congratulations. I know that I had a lot of the high school kids who were in there helping out, decorating, and you know, they're largely responsible for that haunted house that they put on. And they always do a good job. I don't go to it anymore myself, and that's why, because they do a very good job. Now, don't forget, folks, later this week, we are going to be down on Thursday. We're going to Moses Lake High School. Thursday, pregame at 6:30. We got some volleyball down there as Lady Chiefs will take on Sunnyside in a league match down there. Now on Friday, we're traveling all the way out to Cooley City. Elmira Cooley Heartline is taking on the Odessa Harrington Titans. But that broadcast will not be live. That's a little bit outside our area. And we will at least bring back some highlights for that. And if we can rebroadcast the whole game, we certainly will. So you want to check our lineup for rebroadcast times for that game coming up this Friday.
So, Kody, can you hear me there?
Yes, I can.
This is Kelly there for the listeners. Here in the control room. Just so you know, Cody's a little under the weather tonight. He's man down, working it here. How you doing out there, Code?
I was doing pretty good until we got done. We got done setting up. I went to put my my headphones on, and I tweaked my shoulder pretty good. So for those of you who don't know, I've torn a few ligaments in that left shoulder and a muscle. So Yeah, you know,
He claims
I've got to learn how to do things different.
He claims it's from an old bull ride. I swear, I think he went out last weekend and injured himself in the garden. Okay.
That could be. Yeah.
But he's.
You know what I think it is?
What?
You know, honestly, what I think it is, I think my wife just beats me in the night. I think that's what it is.
I'm going to tell her, Kody.
She's probably watching.
Well, yeah, probably. Well, he's running about half speed. So, and unfortunately, as a result of getting, well, he's been injured. He's been to the doctor today. So the pre-show is not quite the normal pre-show we have here. But Kody's covering all the basic facts. But normally we have time to kind of line up a few interviews as well. So I get to step in here and you know, and talk about what? What would you like to talk about? I'd like to talk about Channel 1, iFIBER 1 news.
That's what I was going to say. We got that coming up here this next week.
Well, it is launching 5 o'clock on Monday of next week, October 8th. This has been, oh my gosh, this feels like, of all the projects I have launched, this one is probably feeling like the most painful. It feels like we've been working on it for like a decade, okay? But yeah, there's a lot of pieces that holy cow, what these guys have brought together. And, you know, it's going to be an effort to do on a daily basis. And it's become very evident as we get in the studio and start doing some dry runs. And then when you got a man injured who's your anchor man, that doesn't help the situation at all a week before launch. Does it?
No, it doesn't. You know, luckily I'm going to be in, hopefully getting this thing taken care of here pretty soon. So
well, he's going to have surgery here, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know,
yeah.
We're going to launch a new show without its anchorman, at least partially. And we've got, you're going to love him. It's Glenn, who, when you call in here, you talk to IT, you know, not only can he deliver the news, but he's darn good on the IT side as well. So he's going to fill in for Kody for those days that allows Kody to get healed up following the surgery. And in between that time, as you gear up for surgery, there's always those pre-meetings and all that good stuff. So we are still launching. We are still holding to the schedule. Lots of incredibly exciting things. The show, man, we've just finished up on what the weather segment looks like. And, you know, we're always talking about the news, but where do you go other than, you know, an online maybe with your iPhone? But, you know, our weather show is designed specifically for the Columbia Basin. So our weather gal Cece or Dawn, it depends on the day of the week and et cetera. But we have two folks there that'll be the weather folks that will be bringing you daily weather. And they start out in the Northwest, they go into the state, talk about the state weather, but then you're going to see something you've never seen before. They're going to fly right into the Columbia Basin. It is so cool. This is a weather show designed specifically for us right here. And I tell you, everything that they have. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, you know, we've had the weather, ready to go for, a little while now. And our weather is pretty dang accurate, isn't it?
Oh, my gosh. That's what I was getting ready to say. You know, CC called it over the weekend. You know, you're going to see smoke blow back in, which you guys haven't seen this yet. We're seeing the pre-runs of all this, but she nailed it, boy. Saturday morning, boom, you know, it really hit. She called gusty weathers, or gusty winds for today, and up to 50 mile per hour, and nailed it, man. At least here in Ephrata, it's nasty out there right now.
It is, yeah.
So we're very excited about the weather show, and of course, news. You know, you're going to see news about the Columbia Basin. You're going to see sports, just like tonight's game would be a story on tomorrow's news sports section. So a full 30-minute. It will premiere at 5 o'clock each day of the week. A whole new show, news show, but then it will replay when it's all said and done. Now we're going to have our promotional video. If you've seen that, that's in the news slots right now. But we're going to roll that then in between the news rebroadcast. So that sounds more confusing than it needs to. So let me just make it simple. We're going to roll the news 5 o'clock. We're going to roll iFIBER 1 news, our promo. 30 minutes, and then back another rebroadcast of the news. And then we do the same thing at 10, and then at 10:30, the promotion. Then at 11, the news again, and 11:30, the news again. And then at 5:36, again, the same loop, 6:37. And then for those that can't catch it in either one of those time slots, you can still catch the news around noon and at 12:30 and 1. So we run it 12 times, well, actually, I guess 14, 15 times now, around the 24-hour schedule. And in between that, then we'll be putting out, again, continue broadcasting for at least another week, the promotion of what we're trying to accomplish here with iFIBER 1 News. So that all happens Monday at 5 o'clock. Go ahead and go to iFIBER1.com. Here's the other thing we should talk about. And then I know Kody's wanting to cut out to commercial here, but the website, again, if you've gone to iFIBER1.com, please note that is not the finished site. That's a site actually Kody put together so that we could launch our iFIBER 1 sports programming live and have a placeholder for our on-demand content. In the background, we have been working very hard to develop the actual iFIBER 1 website that launches, and I got my fingers crossed here, but it should launch on Friday. And I saw another run of that today, Code. Go ahead. Make some comment about what we're trying to do there, if you would, please.
It's going to make, for us, delivering, on-demand content to you people at home, it's going to make it very easy for us, and it's going to be very easy for you to find it. You're in Ephrata, you can go to look up Ephrata News or Ephrata Sports. Same thing with Moses Lake. Weather, programming. If you want to take a look at what movies are playing this week, it's all right there. And if you've ever seen a TV station website, they don't tend to be that user-friendly. We are on the other end of that spectrum. Very, very user-friendly. We put it together with you in mind. And, that's going to be probably the best thing the Columbia Basin's ever seen.
Now, just a point there. When he says you in mind, he's referring to me. Keeping me in mind, because keep it as simple as possible, stupid, KISS rule. But it is remarkably just that. It's intuitive, it's user-friendly, but incredibly powerful. And it's a tool we've never had in the Columbia Basin. In fact, working with a development company, they said they've never seen anything quite like this as well. So this is very unique here for the world.
Which says a lot.
Well, again, typical. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say it says a lot. The company that we used to put that together for us, they have produced thousands and thousands of websites for media companies. And so, for them to say ours was the best, it says quite a lot.
It does. A lot of thinking has gone into this. A lot of things that when you look at some of these other websites, news sites, TV websites, etc., what it's lacking, and part of it's confusing, just like Kody was talking about, not very user-friendly, lots of advertisements, and you need advertisements, but still very, very hard to navigate yourself around. Here, no, it's not like that. The fact is, it's designed that you can, even if you want to, build an account, just log in, create a user account, and which is different just by itself, right? Your intuitive website, you can actually create an account that you can say, I want all the sports stories, or I want the sports stories from Grant County or Douglas County or from Moses Lake, or news just from these particular areas, or some other type of tags. And this system will literally then email out a notification when these stories come. And we're still keeping up with the Facebook. I didn't mean to cut you off there, Cole. Let me just throw out the Facebook thing, and I'll throw it back at you. Facebook has been the holding place for our news stories. We have been blown away with the numbers. I mean, like right now in 1 week, we've got over 7,000 people, 7,000 of you folks hitting the Facebook page, reading the stories, and sharing those stories. So that's amazing to us. But the fact we haven't even talked about the Facebook part of this, but Facebook will be utilized that all the same stories will be posted, but for more details and for more information for the videos, etc., then you'll click and it will take you to that actual story there on the iFIBER1.com. comments. You can still make comments. It's still it's a community bulletin board. You know, as you see these stories, you read about them. You instead of Facebook, where some of us are on Facebook. Let's face it, my grandparents, my mom and dad, they're not on Facebook. Okay, so there's still people out there that haven't quite become Facebookies, but here they don't have to. They can log in. They can still comment to the stories. They can still have dialogue in the community with the community. So I'll throw it back out to you, Kody. I'm going to get prepped here for
all
the
right.
next step.
Thank you. Kelly Ryan talking to us from the studio there. We just had the buzzer. It sounds like we are ready for our starting lineups. Athletic Director Michelle Webb will give us our starting lineups for both teams here in just a second.
As we strive to observe the rules of fair play, we expect all players and spectators to exhibit good sportsmanship. Remember to show respect for officials and opposing team members. Thank you for your cooperation. At this time, we ask that you stand.
You're watching iFIBER 1 Sports. We're going to be right back, folks. Stay with us.
And now, for the starting lineups. For Prosser, a 5'8" junior, number 3, Taylor Merndorf. And for the Tigers, a 5'2" freshman, number 1, Tegan Moore. For the Mustangs, a 5'10" junior, number 4, Cassidy Durden. And for the Tigers, a 5'8" sophomore, number 2, Jimmy Peters. For Prosser, a 5'9" sophomore, number 6, Allison Lamotte. And for Ephrata, a 5'7" senior, number 3, Stephanie. For Prosser, a 5'8" junior, number 7, Kaylee Scott. And for your Tigers, a 5'7" junior, number 8, Rachel Gear. For Prosser, a 5'9" senior, number 14, Michaela Morrow. And for Ephrata, a 5'7" junior, number 9, Sierra Woods. For Prosser, a 6' junior, number 15, Haley Peterson. And for your Tigers, a 5'7" junior, number 12, Sarah Pheasant. For Prosser, playing libero, a 5'5" junior, number 1, Rachel Harley. And for the Tigers, a libero, 5'5", senior, number 4, Tessa Robinson. The head coach for Prosser is Wendy Mirador, assisted by Megan Cox and Jessica Colvin. The head coach for Ephrata is Brittany Radigan, assisted by Heather Wood, Lisa McWilliams, and Ellie Conrad. Tonight's officials are Mike Leonard and Melinda Thompson. Fight like a girl and play ball.
And you just heard Athletic Director Michelle Webb with the starting lineups up there. You got a huge sign on the wall. Fight like a girl, and of course it's Breast Cancer Awareness Week here at Ephrata High School.
We would appreciate your cooperation as you bring in water to drink, but everything else needs to be considered.
Ephrata Tigers in black.
Thank you.
tonight. And your Prosser Lady Mustangs toting their red jerseys. And if you're just tuning in, we had just started our broadcast just as the JV game was wrapping up. Othello did take that one 3-0. And Tessa Radigan comes in, the libero for Ephrata. And Rachel Harley, the libero for Prosser. And it looks like the Lady Mustangs will get us going here tonight. And you hear the student section, the Tigers Den already making some noise. Ball goes into the net. Lady Tigers will hit the scoreboard first. I have a feeling that every point is going to be valuable. These two teams, at least on paper, look like they match up real well. Wouldn't be surprised if this goes 5 games. And with that, Lady Tigers go up 2-0. Tessa Radigan with the serve for the Lady Tigers. And she'll hit the back corner, putting the Lady Tigers on top 3-0 here in game number 1. And they're going to call the Tigers for being in the net. And Prosser hitting the scoreboard. They trail 3-1 here. And Radigan not able to get over to it. Nicely placed ball by the Lady Mustangs. Cassidy Durbin with that serve for Prosser. And Radigan with the kill shot there. Always does a good job hitting from that back row. Sarah Pheasant will set to serve for Ephrata. Lady Tigers on top, 4-2. Make that 5-2. And that'll hit the back corner as well. Ephrata coming out hot tonight. They've jumped out to a 6-2 lead here in game number 1. Sarah Pheasant serving for the Lady Tigers, and that one will be just outside. Haley Peterson will serve for the Mustangs. That one's going to roll across the net, won't get over. And Prosser has cut the lead to 2 points now. Ephrata 6, Prosser 4. Nice cross-court shot. And can Prosser get to it? No, they won't. And Maddie Youngers will check in for the Lady Tigers, and she will serve. Lady Tigers on top, 7-4. Boy, Ephrata looks like they've got some good rhythm going here early on. And they've just jumped out 8-4 here in game number 1. Youngers set to serve again. And that serve just took a nosedive just as it went over the net. Othello was there. Huge block up front. That one's gonna be out of bounds is the call. Stephanie Wolf up front had a nice block. Lady Tigers on top, 9-4. And Tigers aren't going to get there. Kaylee Scott ready to serve for the Lady Mustangs. 4-point lead, Ephrata 9, Prosser 5. And that is good. Scott with the serve again. And they've cut the lead to just 2 points now. And just one. Ephrata 9, Prosser 8. Kaylee Scott helping Prosser on a good run here. Prosser doing a good job getting that ball back over the net. That's going to tie us up at 9 apiece here. When I was talking with head coach Brittany Radigan before the game, she said one of the things we're going to be working on here is finishing our games. She says, sometimes we get late in some of those games and we kind of take a nosedive rather than trying to finish some of these. Ephrata back on top, 10-9. Out of bounds will tie us up at 10 apiece. Allison Lamotte serving for Prosser. Lamotte, a 5'9" sophomore. And looking at the roster for Prosser, they've got only 3 seniors, a lot of juniors, loaded with juniors. So look out next year. Prosser probably going to be a force to reckon with. Ephrata 11, Prosser 10. And Stephanie Wolf with the kill shot there. And Ephrata with a 2-point lead, 12-10. Rachel Gears serving. Nice deep shot. Lady Tigers looking for that corner. They've scored a couple points there tonight already. Stephanie Wolf with the serve for the Tigers. And Wolf finds an open spot. Tigers on top, 14-11. Wolf with the serve. Off the fingertips. And Ephrata back to a 4-point lead now, 15-11. Radigan, boy, she got one hand on it. But not enough to keep it in play. Othello with 12 now. And serve will go back to the Lady Tigers. They lead 16-12. And Othello's going to take a timeout here in the middle of game number one. Ephrata on top, 16-12. Oh, I gave you the wrong name there. See, that's what happens when you don't have your wits with you. Lady Tigers on top of the Lady Prosser Mustangs, 16-12 here in game number one. Stay with us, folks. We're back in just a second.
It's always wildfire season somewhere in America. Nearly 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by the carelessness of humans and could be prevented. But together, we can make a difference.
Watch what I can do!
Help protect the home of our forest friends.
Come on! You can do it!
Only you can prevent wildfires.
To find out more, log on to SmokeyBear.com.
Hi, I'm Annette with Grant PUD. Don't let your bill catch you off guard when the weather changes. Sign up for our budget pay program, which will take 12 months of your regular bill and average it so you have one easy to pay amount every month. Ask your CSR at 766-2505 or look us up at www.gcpud.org for more information. And don't forget to like us on Facebook.
And welcome back to action here from Ephrata High School. Tessa Radigan with the serve for Ephrata. Got a good rally going on here coming out of our timeout. Tegan Moore shoots one to the back, and that'll be another nice shot. That'll put Ephrata up 17-12. Radigan with the serve again. Ooh, boy, Radigan with a nice shot. Prosser almost couldn't get to it. And just not enough oomph. That'll close the lead to 4 points here in game number 1. Ephrata 17, Prosser 13. And point will go to Ephrata. Carly Etter will come in for Ephrata. And Sarah Pheasant will serve for the Lady Tigers. And they're going to call the double hit. Ephrata 19, Prosser 13. Tegan Moore with a nice dig there. Can she get it over? She does. That one off the fingertips, and point will go to Prosser. And they've cut the lead to 5 points now. Haley Peterson serving for the Lady Mustangs. Ephrata 19, Prosser 14. And serve goes right back to Ephrata. Maddie Younger's coming back in. That'll give Demi Beavers a rest. And officials making sure we got the right person serving, and we do now. Youngers will serve for Ephrata. They lead 20-14. Make that 21-14. Youngers with another serve. Youngers just a freshman. Nice recovery. And officials, I believe they've indicated points to Ephrata. And not sure what they're talking about. Now we've got officials coming over. They're going to have a huddle here. Always interesting. This is the time when you know, like in the NFL, you'd like to have a microphone on the officials. You don't know if they're really talking about something or if they're trying to figure out where they're going to eat after the game. And now one of the officials come over to the Prosser coach. Still haven't seen an indication what they're talking about, though. I think they're going to get the point. Well, right now it's 21-14. They're still talking about it. On the what? There we go. And boy, this is I'm guessing they're talking about where they're going to eat tonight. I think that's really the. And looks like we're underway again. I still haven't seen a point hit the scoreboard, though. The scoreboard indicates Ephrata 21, Prosser 14. And not sure. I think Coach Radigan has said something. Anyway, scoreboard right now indicates Ephrata on top 21-15. Nice shot. Stephanie Wolf with the kill. Tegan Moore with the serve. Out, and that's going to put Ephrata just, yeah. Could have been. Okay. Yeah, we moved our antenna here tonight temporarily. We're looking to put that up a little bit higher here in the gymnasium. Anyway, with the timeout here in game number 1, Ephrata on top 23-15. We're back in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Annette with Grant PUD. Don't let your bill catch you off guard when the weather changes. Sign up for our budget pay program, which will take 12 months of your regular bill and average it so you have one easy to pay amount every month. Ask your CSR at 766-2505 or look us up at www.gcpud.org for more information. And don't forget to like us on Facebook.
All right, welcome back. Othello with the timeout. Ephrata 23, Prosser 15. Lady Tigers looking pretty good so far here early. Prosser not, they're not going to roll over easily though. Out of bounds, and the Lady Tigers just 1 point from putting game 1 away here. They lead 24-15. Tegan Moore with the serve. And they've done it. Ephrata takes game number 1, 25-15. Stay with us, folks. We're going to take just a moment here to thank our sponsors, and we'll be back with game number 2 in just a second.
Hi, I'm Mark Fancher at Caldwell Banker Tomlinson Ranch and Home. It's still a good time to sell your home, provided you have the right agent. In today's market, it's more important than ever to have the right agent help you sell your home. And at Caldwell Banker Tomlinson Ranch and Home, you'll find sales associates who know how to market your home, help you with the right price, and maximize its curb appeal. Your home is probably the most important asset. Call Caldwell Banker Tomlinson Ranch and Home at 509-766-0300 today.
And welcome back, folks. If you just tuned in, we're just about to start game number 2. Broadcasting. And you can see we got a nice shot. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Week here at Ephrata High School. And as we pan around to some of the crowd, you can see lots of pink there in the Tigers' den. And here on the court, Tigers are getting it done. They've taken game number 1, 25-15 over the Prosser Lady Mustangs. I tell you, this is as good as I've seen them look coming out right away.
Kody, I got to ask, this is Kelly down at the control room. So it looks like the guys are really starting to get into this certain style of clothing here.
I think that's true, and I don't remember, at least in my day or probably your day. It's terrific that they're showing that support. Although I gotta say, I don't think it's necessary to wear the skirt, the pink skirt, but. Hey, it's for breast cancer awareness.
That's it. That's exactly right. So I'm signing off. Sorry, man.
If that doesn't get noticed, I don't know what would. And we're just about ready for game number 2 here. I told you in pregame, one of the things that the Lady Tigers have been working on in practice and kind of a philosophy is trying to finish their games. They did a good job there for game number 1. We were tied up at about 10 points apiece, and Ephrata pulled that one out 25 to 15. Now, don't forget on Thursday, we're going to be at Moses Lake High School for some more volleyball action. They're going to be taking on Sunnyside. That's going to be a conference match there, a Big 9 conference match. On Friday, we won't have any live football. We're going to be traveling to Cooley City, and that's kind of remote out there, and we're going to be recording that game and bringing it back for you for next week. Ephrata able to get it there and get it over the net. I think that was not only surprised me, but surprised the Lady Mustangs too. No, the call was, I believe, Ephrata in the net. I do show 1 point for Ephrata, though. So I assume they're going to move that point over to the Prosser side. There it is. Okay, Prosser on top, 2-0. Nice hit from the back row. Lady Tigers working well together tonight. Prosser doing a pretty good job themselves. But we've got ourselves a rally here. Radigan with the dig. That'll keep it going. And she'll keep it in play. Can they get it over? They will. Long rally. Point goes to the Lady Tigers. Wow. Prosser with the lead right now, 2-1. Sarah Pheasant serving for Ephrata. And Prosser being called for in the net. That'll tie us at 2 apiece. another point, and that'll put Ephrata on top 3-2. And you can hear the Tiger Den starting to make some noise there. Boy, nice cross-court shot. Lady Tigers testing this Prosser defense. And too many hits. And that's going to tie us up at 3 apiece. Cassidy Durbin will serve for Prosser. That's going to be a little bit wide, a little bit too much power behind that one. And Prosser goes up 4-3. And the Prosser points seem to be coming in bunches now. They lead 5-3 here in game number 2. Durbin with the serve again. And make that 6-3. Radigan with the hit in from the back row there. Prosser with a 2-point lead here, 6-4. And another point will go to Ephrata. Maddie Younger serving. Prosser 6, Ephrata 5. And they're going to call that one out of bounds. And that'll tie us up at 6. Younger serving for the Lady Tigers. Tied up at 6 here in game number 2. And the Lady Tigers have taken the lead back here, 7-6. Younger serving again. And they found a hole there. Ephrata 8, Prosser 6. Boy, that shot by Radigan might have been a little bit long, but Prosser kept it in play. And not gonna get over. Ephrata taking the lead with that flurry of points. Ephrata on top, 9-7. Haley Peterson will serve for Prosser. And we've got a 1-point lead here. Peterson with the serve. Ephrata on top, 9-8. And this time Wolf sneaks one past the front row. Tegan Moore serving for Ephrata. And a nice kill shot that time by Wolf. Tigers on top by 3 now, 11-8. And Moore has helped build a 4-point Ephrata lead here in game number 2, 12-8. Moore able to keep it in play, and she'll get it back over the net. Got ourselves another good rally. Unbelievable. Prosser, boy, another terrific exchange by these two teams. More serving. Ephrata with a 5-point lead now, 13-8. And make that 14-8. And Prosser's going to take a timeout here in game number 2. Ephrata on top, 14-8. We're back in just a moment, folks.
We are different. Society should aspire to be more like us.
Be part of the first class. Get energized. Get outside.
Hold on, guys. It's going to get bumpy.
And get moving. Experience the power of physical activity. Join the movement at ActionHeroAlliance.com.
And welcome back, folks. I'm Kody Johnson with iFIBER 1 Sports. We're broadcasting live from Ephrata High School tonight. And the Lady Tigers have taken game number 1. We're right in the middle of game number 2 now. Lady Tigers on top, 14-8 over the Prosser Lady Mustangs. And we got our guys in pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Week here at Ephrata. And the Tiger Den making some more noise. And Prosser going to be called for in the nets. Lady Tigers with a 7-point lead now, 15-8. And they'll be called for in the net again. Boy, they've got quite the run going here with Tegan Moore serving. And they've built up an 8-point lead. 9-point lead, 17-8. And Othello with a nice shot there. You know, we had a chance to see an Ephrata alumni, Kendra DeHogue, when Big Ben played volleyball when we were broadcasting last week. Of course, she's playing for Blue Mountain Community College, and that team is undefeated in the NWAC conference right now, and in overall too, and just having a terrific season. Want to congratulate that young lady, Kendra DeHogue. And Prosser rattling off a couple points there themselves. Ephrata still on top, 17-11. And if you're interested in watching that Big Bend Community College volleyball game against Blue Mountain, and you want to see Kendra DeHogue, we've already got that game in the rebroadcast schedule. You go to iFIBER1.com, and on that right-hand side there, you can take a look at our broadcast schedule. I am almost certain we've got that in the rebroadcast for a couple times this week.
Well, Code, it would be available on demand as well, right?
Yes, we're actually, I think it went up last night, actually. So, yeah, probably sometime tomorrow you'll be able to watch that on demand, just right there from iFIBER1.com. Ephrata on top, 20-11. Rachel Gear with the serve there for the Lady Tigers. Cross-court shot. And Ephrata on top by 10 now, 21-11. And make that 22-11. Lady Tigers on top, threatening to take game number 2 here. Radigan gets to it, keeps it in play, and just going to be a little bit too wide. Ephrata still holding on to a 10-point lead, 22-12. Nice block by Prosser, and Lady Tigers going to be called for being in the net. Ephrata 22, Prosser 13. And make that 23-13. And Prosser is going to take another timeout here toward the end of game number 2. Ephrata leading 23-13.
Hi, I'm Annette with Grant PUD. Don't let your bill catch you off guard when the weather changes. Sign up for our budget pay program, which will take 12 months of your regular bill and average it so you have one easy to pay amount every month. Ask your CSR at 766-2505 or look us up at www.gcpud.org for more information. And don't forget to like us on Facebook.
And welcome back, folks. Got a nice shot of the Tiger Den there. It's plastered in pink, and like I said, I don't know that the sparkly pink skirt was necessary tonight, but it does draw your attention to this. And,
well, as they say, Cody,
breast cancer.
Be proud, wear pink. So it's all good.
I think I know what the deal is here, because I have a feeling if my son were to show up wearing pink and a sparkly pink skirt, I would go ahead and give him whatever money he was asking for to fight the whatever cause it was, you know, in this case, breast cancer. So that's got to be the angle. Out of bounds, and Ephrata on top, 24-13. And serving for game point is Stephanie Wolf. Radigan with another nice dig there. Partially blocked up front. They're going to send it over the net, and Ephrata will take game number 2, 25-13. That's going to put the Lady Tigers up 2-0. Let's take another short break here to thank our sponsors. I'm Kody Johnson with iFIBER One Sports. We're back in just a second.
Hi, I'm Mark Fancher at Caldwell Banker Tomlinson Ranch and Home. It's still a good time to sell your home, provided you have the right agent. In today's market, it's more important than ever to have the right agent help you sell your home. And at Caldwell Banker Tomlinson Ranch and Home, you'll find sales associates who know how to market your home, help you with the right price, and maximize its curb appeal. Your home is probably the most important asset. Call Caldwell Banker Tomlinson Ranch and Home at 509-766-0300 today.
We are different. Society should aspire to be more like us.
Be part of the first class. Get energized. Get outside.
Hold on, guys. It's gonna get bumpy.
And get moving. Experience the power of physical activity. Join the movement at ActionHeroAlliance.com.
Do you know that we have great rebates for homeowners who need to install more insulation or replace drafty windows? Hi, I'm Scott with Energy Services at Grant PUD. To see if you qualify for the program, call us at 766-2512 to schedule a free energy audit. The audit will help you determine the best way to make your home more comfortable and energy efficient. For more information, visit gcpud.org and like us on Facebook.
And welcome back, folks. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Night, or Week, I should say, down here at Ephrata High School. And, well, I tell you what, the kids have really done a terrific job. There isn't a single wall. And you can see there are the kids right there. Good turnout. We should find out who number, what is his number, 86 is, or I should say the young man in the pretty pink skirt. Yeah, we'll have to get him up for an interview sometime. That's the Tiger Den, they call it up there. Their pep squad, so to speak. Ephrata Lady Tigers on top here, 2-0. We're just about ready to start game number 3. And the Prosser Lady Mustangs will get us going here in game number 3. Taylor Mierendorf will serve for Prosser. Wolf with a nice hit from the back row there. Almost a 2-point shot there. Ephrata gets it over, and it's going to be out of bounds. Actually, that would have been a 3-point shot if it went in the basket there. And from the outside, Stephanie Wolf again with the kill. We're tied up at 1. Tessa Radigan serving for Ephrata. And Ephrata with the lead now 2-1. And that will be out of bounds. Tied up here in game number 3. Tied up at 2 apiece. Boy, I tell you what, Tegan Moore gets some air there. She doesn't look that tall, but boy, she can hit well from the outside. That's going to put Ephrata on top, 3-2. Sarah Pheasant serving for the Lady Tigers. And Carly Etter will come in. Etter just a freshman. And that will tie us up at 3 apiece. Haley Peterson ready to serve for the Lady Mustangs. And Prosser will take the lead here, 4-3. Nice ace by Haley Peterson. That's going to give Prosser a 2-point lead. And make that a three-point lead. Prosser 6, Ephrata 3. And serve goes back to the Lady Tigers. Maddie Youngers checks in. Looks like she'll do the honors. Youngers, another freshman. And that's going to get him just a little bit closer. Ephrata trailing by 1 point, 5-6. Huge block up front there by Wolf. Radigan gets it back over and ties game 3 here at 6 apiece. And the Lady Tigers go up 7-6. Youngers with the serve again for the Lady Tigers. They lead 8-6 here in game number 3. That one finds a spot cross court there. Youngers comes out, and I believe Stephanie Wolf is checked back in. They keep it in play. Tigers get it over. Tigers on top, 8-7. And I didn't catch the call on that. Oh, reaching over the net by Prosser. Point goes to Ephrata. They're on top 9-7, and that one will go into the net. Tegan Moore, usually a pretty good server. Ephrata's still leading 9-8 here. Allison Lamotte with the serve. Hits the ventilation pipe, and Ephrata able to get it over. And we are tied up at 9 apiece here in game 3. Last touch by the Tigers. It looks like it probably would have been out, but Prosser goes up 10-9. Now, if you don't know this, if the ball hits the rafters or a basket, it's everything is fair except a wall. And we're tied up at 10 apiece here. Rachel Gear serving for Ephrata. And that one's gonna be long. Ephrata takes the lead once again, 11-10. Rachel Gear with her second serve. Not enough oomph to get it over. And we're locked up at 11 points now. Cross-court shot is going to be out of bounds. Prosser retakes the lead, 12-11. And that'll be good. Boy, it's been a back and forth game here. Tied up at 12. Stephanie Wolf serving for Ephrata. Lady Mustangs. They've got Taylor Mierendorf serving. They have the lead once again, 13-12. And locked up at 13. Head coach Brittany Radigan off the bench again, trying to give her crew some instruction here. You'll notice she doesn't spend a lot of time sitting down. Another good exchange between these two teams, and Ephrata retakes the lead 14-13. And we're once again tied up, this time at 14 points apiece. Cassidy Durbin will serve for Prosser. And Prosser on top, 15-14. Haley Peterson with a huge, they're going to call a lift. Point will go to Ephrata. They'll have Sarah Pheasant serve, and we're tied up at 15. Carly Etter comes back into the game for Ephrata. And Lady Tigers retake the lead here in game 3, 16-15. Make that 17-15. Sarah Pheasant serving, kind of neither team can really pull away. Well, just as I say that, Ephrata goes up by 3 now, 18-15. And Prosser will take the timeout here in game 3. Ephrata 18, Prosser 15. We're back in just a moment, folks.
We are different. Society should aspire to be more like us.
Be part of the first class. Get energized. Get outside.
Hold on, guys. It's gonna get bumpy.
And get moving. Experience the power of physical activity. Join the movement at ActionHeroAlliance.com.
And welcome back, folks. And you can see the Tiger Den there taking on a new shade of pink. And that is for breast cancer awareness here this week. And like I said, I think the idea is, you know, the kids go home, or, you know, the parents are watching on TV and they give their kids the $50 or whatever it is they're trying to raise. You know, and parents say, hey, I'll give you the $50. Just please stop wearing pink dresses to school or live on TV. I think it's a good money raiser there. Here in game number 3, Ephrata on top, 18-15. They've taken the first 2 games. One more will put it away here early. That one will be just a bit long. And Haley Peterson serving for Prosser. Boy, nice placement. I believe that was Carly Etter. And Maddie Youngers will come back in to serve for the Tigers. Ephrata 19, Prosser 16. And nice placement once again. This time Tegan Moore shot it just over that front line. Youngers with the serve. Ephrata on top, 20-16. Make that 21-16. Tegan Moore from the outside tries to scoop it back up. Stephanie Wolf was there also. But Prosser with the point and the serve. Demi Beavers comes back in for Ephrata, and Kaylee Scott will come in for Prosser, and she will serve. Ephrata leading by 4 points now, 21-17. Stephanie Wolf with a nice block up front. She's going to try and pound it over. Blocked by Prosser. She'll try again. And that one will be just a bit long. And your Lady Tigers on top, 22-17. And Prosser will take the timeout here. We're back in just a moment, folks.
Do you know that we have great rebates for homeowners who need to install more insulation or replace drafty windows? Hi, I'm Scott with Energy Services at Grant PUD. To see if you qualify for the program, call us at 766-2512 to schedule a free energy audit. The audit will help you determine the best way to make your home more comfortable and energy efficient. For more information, visit gcpud.org and like us on Facebook.
And welcome back, folks. We're at the tail end of game number 3. If you missed our first 2 games, Ephrata has made quick work of it. They've taken the first 2 games, 25-15 and then 25-13. They lead here 22-17 over the Prosser Lady Mustangs. Tegan Moore set to serve for the Tigers. That one will find its mark. And Prosser has cut the lead to 4 points now. And that one goes over the net, smacked back down by Prosser. Lead is cut to 3. Ephrata 22, Prosser 19. And good eye, that one goes out of bounds. Radigan almost thought she was going to go for it, pulled up there. Rachel Gear will come in to serve for the Tigers. Cross-court shot once again finds its mark. Lead cut back down to 3 points. Ephrata 23, Prosser 20. Rachel Harley serving for Prosser. And that one will be just a little bit long. Coach Radigan trying to get her team settled down a bit here. They lead 23-21. Lady Tigers got it over. Boy, we've seen a lot of good plays here tonight. And Prosser has cut the lead to 1 point. This time, Ephrata is going to take the timeout. They lead 23-22.
For all those who don't know, Broadway Barn Grill, located 302 West Broadway, is the spot to be every night of the week. Monday through Wednesday night karaoke. Thursday night, ladies, it's all for you. Drink specials and a DJ. Friday night live music, blues, rock to heavy metal. And on Saturday nights, come get down with Big Daddy DJ Live and the official Corona party at Broadway Barn Grill, 302 West Broadway in Moses Lake. Don't forget, we have great food, open breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And welcome back, folks. Your Lady Tigers leading here 23-22. They've done a good job the first two games. They won 25-15 and 25-13. Got a close one on their hands here. Of course, the motto in practice this week has been, we're going to try and finish our games here. And Lady Tigers, with that timeout, I'm sure Coach Brittany Radigan was emphasizing that point here. And long serve. Ephrata just 1 point away from taking the entire match. They're up 24-22. Stephanie Wolf with the serve. And that one's going to be just a little bit long. Prosser still in it here. Ephrata on top, 24-23. And that'll do it. Your Ephrata Tigers take it in 3 straight games. This one 25-23. Let's take another break here to thank our sponsors, and we'll be back with a short game wrap-up in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Annette with Grant PUD. Don't let your bill catch you off guard when the weather changes. Sign up for our budget pay program, which will take 12 months of your regular bill and average it so you have one easy to pay amount every month. Ask your CSR at 766-2505 or look us up at www.gcpud.org for more information. And don't forget to like us on Facebook.
All right, folks, did you see that shot there? A lot of school spirit. We're going to get a quick word here with Coach Radigan and a couple of the team captains here in just a moment. Oh, and here they are right here. Ladies, I'm going to have you come on this side of me here. There's our camera right there. First of all, congratulations. You guys look pretty good tonight.
Thank you.
Now, Coach, I know one of the things that you were working on, I guess maybe a philosophy was, we're going to try and finish our games tonight, and you guys did that and probably a little more.
I think the last week we've been stressing finishing a game. We're always a team that hangs in there, but we couldn't finish. And tonight, we had a good crowd come out, and I think it was motivation to finish. So it was a good match.
Yeah, I noticed we had the Tiger Den. That's what you guys call it, right? They were out in full force tonight. I noticed one of them even, they all sported pink. It looked like, but we had one young man up there, I think, with a sparkly pink skirt. Yeah. Anyway, you guys this is 2 in a row now. You guys kind of starting to feel like you got some momentum going into this week?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. You guys have got one of the younger teams. What's it like, being some of the players that are kind of put into that immediate leadership role? there's some other teams in the league that are heavy with seniors. What's that like, trying to mentor some of those younger players?
It was pretty hard at first, but it's starting to get easier since we're coming as a team more. It's easier.
Yeah, we're working more as a team, and we're getting like the hang of it and how playing against these harder teams and stuff.
You guys are looking like you're really in sync, more so the last couple games. Does it feel that way to you guys too?
Yeah, we've come a long way from when we started.
Yeah, we started off starting and now we're progressing every week, and yeah, still.
Well, you're doing a terrific job, and I bet this is a game that you're going to look forward to seeing in the rebroadcast, huh? All right. I'm sure you guys have other things that you'd like to do. We'll let you off the hook here, but you guys keep winning, and I'm going to make you come up and do some more interviews with me.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you heard it. It's a deal. Coach, thank you once again. Who do you guys have coming up on Thursday now?
We have East Valley at home.
That should be a tough game. Is there any kind of preparation? Any kind of a game plan or is it too early to really touch on that?
I think the biggest thing that East Valley brings to the CWAC is they run a fast defense. They have big hitters, they run a solid defense, and then their hitters are ready to attack. Our goal will be to touch the ball, slow it down, so we can attack. That's our game plan.
All right, so kind of go at your pace, and all right. Ladies, I want to wish you good luck on Thursday. Okay, keep up the good work. Coach, thank you once again, and good luck. All right, folks, I'm Kody Johnson with iFIBER One Sports, and that's going to wrap it up for us here at Ephrata High School. Don't forget, on Thursday, we're going to be traveling out to Moses Lake for some more volleyball action as the Lady Chiefs take on Sunnyside. And then again, one more reminder, Friday we have no football, at least no live football coverage. We're traveling out to Cooley City. There's two teams facing off against each other who are likely going to be one of the two teams that end up taking the Northeast B8 Football League. We have no way to broadcast that live, so we will be recording that, and you can catch that in our rebroadcast schedule. Should be a high-scoring game, 8-man football. I want to thank our camera crew, Merlin, and we got Robert Ryder up there, and our director, of course, always making sure things seem to fit together well. Kelly Ryan back in the booth.
Yes, Kody, you did a great job tonight. Tell the team thank you very much, and we'll roll out to the bottom of the hour here, okay?
All right, sounds good. All right, folks, we'll see you on Thursday. Pregame set for 6:30 p.m. I'm Kody Johnson with iFIBER One Sports. We'll see you on Thursday.